Hi, welcome back to DeCarlo's Decades of Decor. In our last episode, I showed you what I wound up winning at an online estate sale that had a lot of high quality items, and I was so excited to get them. Well, on the way home from picking up the items from the auction, I did wind up stopping at two different antique malls. So, I was looking at the video. Okay, I'm not gonna put you through it. However, I'm gonna give you about 20 seconds, and I'll be right back. Okay, you can see what I mean. It is not easy to walk around and film and try to find items and look at the items. Sometimes, okay, when I went back to look at that, I realized I can remember earlier today at the time, I go into this antique mall and I'm looking around and I'm holding the phone and I see an item. And so obviously you're going to look at the item and you're not looking at the phone, and it went all over the place. So it does get better. I'm going to show you a few more clips from that antique mall, and I did wind up finding something. So here we go. So in the first aisle I went down, I noticed this red blown glass vase on the right. And then a little out of sight, and then I pulled it up, was this, it's a pink Depression era console bowl with the silver overlays, and there was also a flat plate that went with it. However, upon better inspection, I noticed that there was a crack in one and a chip in the other, so I left that. But then I focused on this little red vase. It was hand blown, everything on it is applied. And I'm still working on the camera, as you can see. So a little further down that aisle, this is what I spotted. Is that not exquisite? Oh my gosh, I just love the Victorian elaborate items that they used to put in their home, and I just thought this was excellent. I don't remember seeing one with the brass bottom, and then you've got the hurricane lamp inside with the gorgeous hand-painted globe. Now, this is what brought me into this booth. Look at this mid-century modern lamp. The lady itself on the bottom was plastic, but look at that gorgeous lampshade that was on top of her. I just thought she was really cute. So I just wanted to make sure that I got her on camera for you. Now over here, look at these plates. I just love these styles. Look at the hand painted. I can't remember where that was from. Were those English? Anyway, they were gorgeous. Now over here, we've got the pitcher and cups. This is hand blown and it's got the thumbprint on it. Oh my gosh, look at that blue and white pitcher. It looks like they just splattered paint. I love that design. And then of course was the popular colonial characters on the plates. Now over here, we have the green dish with the little pink flowers and the flow blue plates from England. Wow, look at this beautiful piece of furniture. Can you imagine having little figurines on, and then the hurricane lamp? Let's see how much. Okay, $120. And here is a porcelain chamber pot. Now, this is where you hear the phrase, a pot to in. That's where it comes from. Then we have this little trunk, and look at this cute little pillow inside. Boy, would I have loved to have the hurricane lamp. Well, actually, both of them. The one with the brass bottom, and then the one that was peach and cream and a little aqua color. It was originally $185, and they did mark it down. It was on sale with a little green tag for $120. So here's what I got from the first antique mall that I stopped in. Yes, I got the red hand-blown vase. No, this is not Murano. A lot of people do mistake it for Murano, but this is, I want to say, I know it's not Whiting and Davis because they're the ones that make the purses. Stevens and Williams. That's who did it. It's from the Victorian era. On the bottom, you can see that the panel mark is pretty rough, but everything is hand applied. This is considered to be case glass because you've got one color, one piece of glass on the inside. This is like a white milk glassy color, and then they put the red on top of it. So I wound up getting this for $10. Now, the other thing that I definitely would have purchased was the pink depression glass console bowl and plate with that silver overlay. Oh, I was so disappointed when I saw the little crack and chip in it. So that had to stay. It was bad, and that just could not be overlooked. So let me put this down, and we're gonna go over to the next antique mall. Now, there were some pretty cool things in there, and I kind of went through fast because I didn't have a lot of time. I did drive about an hour and a half up to retrieve my auction items, and then to stop at the two antique malls. I just kind of went through quick and then came back home. But I did get some items from the second one, and I will show you those in a minute. But first, let's go to the second. Now, this was the first time in this antique mall, but I found another hand-blown glass Victorian vase. And look at this Art Nouveau glass vase. Oh my goodness, I just love the colors, the whole entire style of it. I just think it is absolutely gorgeous piece. Wow, look at this gorgeous 1920s and 1930s dresser set with the two perfume bottles. And look at the style of the topper on those. And then behind it, we have a little case with a lid, probably used maybe to put some ribbons. I don't think it was used for powder or for gloves. It was too small for that. Each piece was better than the next. Here we have a Jack in the Pulpit. I just love the contrast of the blue opalescent colors on the top with the red bottom. And this will give you an idea of how absolutely massive this piece was. Look at my hand compared to the Jack in the Pulpit vase, Russian. Yes, that last piece was made in Russia, but look at this. I found another Victorian Gone with the Wind light, but this isn't the whole entire light. Look at the hand painting on top, but wait till I show you the entire piece. Here it is. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at the intricate designs on the bottom of the cast iron and the middle part with the glass top. What a great decor piece this would make for a home. Well, we're back. So from that second antique store, the antique mall, I actually got 4 different items, and I spent a total of $75.30. Now, actually, the only item that I did show you on film was the first piece I got. The other 3 I did not get to film, so those will be kind of a little surprise for you. Here is the first item. I did wind up getting the hand-blown vase that I showed you as I was shopping. Now this particular one, this is not a cast glass because it is just one solid piece of glass in yellow. And then, excuse me, I have a little mint in my mouth. So it has a green applied top. The same thing with the handle. This was all hand blown too, and then it was applied by hand to the main vase. And then you can see we have 3 little green leaves on the front. So I thought this was really cute too. It's hand blown, but this panel is a lot smoother. So this was the first item that I found. Oh, the next item, let me show you. I have it in my little corner cabinet. So on the little tag that this particular dealer wrote, he wrote something else and it wasn't at all what it was. So I was glad he didn't know because it was $4. Here is a Victorian egg. This is also hand blown. You can see right here is where they wound up breaking it off. This particular egg does not have any painting on it, but they were used mainly for Easter time. So I did grab this one for $4, but let me show you one that I already have had at home. I got this at the Goodwill a few years ago, and it cost me $2.99. And these hand-blown Victorian eggs are normally pretty expensive. They get upwards of $30, $40 or more. This one is the one that I've had. And see how they would normally paint something on the hand-blown egg. This one does say Happy Easter on the top. And I do put this out with my Easter decor. I just thought it's beautiful. So let me put that aside. The next item that I got, I am going to keep. I found an old Muffineer. Oh, let me see who actually makes this one. Is this Nippon? I think it says Nippon. But here is the Muffineer. Here's the bottom. You can make out the maker on it. But I just love the pattern and it matches in my kitchen. Now they have this gold, it's kind of a 3D. When you run your finger across, you can feel that the gold paint is raised over the rest. And then we have a little gold top on it. I do have a couple other Muffineers. I have loved these since the 1980s, but they used to be so expensive. They were close to, if not a little bit more than $100 a piece, and the prices have really come down on them. I think I spent $15 for this one, but here's a couple other ones that I have at home in my kitchen. I've got that one, Art Nouveau time period. This one is from Bavaria. I've got, let's see, is that AY? I've got this one. It's the same design all the way around with the gold top and then the cork on the bottom. And the final one that I have, gotta watch so my little egg does not roll off the table, is this one. this is definitely an Art Nouveau design. Again, with the gold top and the cork on the bottom. So this is going to make a nice addition to my antique muffin ears. So the final thing that I got, let's see, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get everything in frame, or I might have to stand up and stand back. One of the booths that I went to, the dealers for the booth, it was a husband and wife couple. They happened to be there and they were restocking. And I saw this picture up hanging on the wall in their booth. But I was trying to get a little better deal. So as I was talking, they did have a few things that were really nice that I was interested in. But I decided that I really wanted to have this picture. And they did mark it down for me quite a bit. I guess it had been there for a while. And get it all in frame. Look at that. It's in the original frame. I would say this was probably somewhere in the 1920s. There is a signature in one of the corners. Let's see. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I just loved how the yellow and the blues and the greens all came together. And you've got two women that are sitting over by the water, by the lake, just relaxing, enjoying themselves, and one of them is playing an instrument. So this will be going up on to my wall, and I love the old pictures and the old frames. I think that was absolutely gorgeous. It kind of reminds me of Atkinson Fox, and I forget the other gentleman that did a lot of pictures in that time period. That wasn't their signature on it, but the style of the seam did remind me of them, and I thought it was absolutely beautiful. So these were the items that I found at the two different antique stores, and these are the things that spoke to me. Maybe they speak to you as well. So let me know if you liked any of the items that I picked up. Again, the only one that I am going to put for sale is this little yellow vase. But how about some of the other items that I decided to add to my decor? Is this something that fits in with your decor? Do you want to change your decor? Put some comments down. Please like, subscribe my channel, and that will help me to keep getting some videos out to you. So I don't know where we're going to go next. We'll see what's up and coming and what's going to be going on within this next week. So I do thank you for joining me, and we'll see you again soon on our next adventure. Thanks a lot for watching. See you later.